Chapter 1. The Shadow, the Dagger, and a touch of the unexpected. 298? Can we start again? I was a bit of a dick to you earlier. We'd only just met. I'm not a morning person. Hey, I'm Selene. I'm the Concilium agent you've been assigned to protect and transport through your shadow realm. I know you'll have been briefed about the dangers of this, and to be honest, I don't know how you shadows do it. Protect us with your lives. Just thank you. I understand. My last shadow said the same thing. He was drawn to this life, to me specifically, that there's a sentience inherent in your kind, and when it calls, you follow. I've never travelled through the realm this way before, though. And that sound, it fills my ears. It almost feels like it's burning right through me. It's gonna take some time getting used to this. Okay. I didn't realize you'd have different methods. I was just about to ask what this thing on my temple was. So, that's your companion mark? And it binds me to you in this realm, so I can pass safely. Okay, I get that. You mentioned there were 2 things to note. What's the other thing? Interesting. So, my connection to Themis and the Concilium is severed here. That's not necessarily a bad thing. How does time work here? It feels like we've been here for ages. Okay, I think I understand. The time is fluid, and the mind of the traveller has to be super, super clear in order to be able to pass through it. And because I'm human, that's not going to be possible. So, in our case, I'm essentially piggybacking on yours. Okay, that's pretty much all this limited brain can handle right now. Brain freeze. We're here? Okay. Time to put the game face on. Let's do this. Themis, we've just stepped out of the portal into Quadrant 4. Please advise. Your mission brief. Recover the Dagger of Elythia and investigate the suspected supernatural disturbance in the northeast section of Quadrant 4. Distance from our current location? Sensors indicate your destination is just beyond that rise. Acknowledged. You heard all that right, 298? Good. Let's go get us a remnant. What the? Looks like this place was hit by a nuclear bomb. According to my intel, this used to be a mountain. Whatever happened, thank whoever stopped it. The sheer amount of power needed for something like this, No wonder the Concilium are worried. Themis, scan the grounds and see if you can locate the dagger. There's so much rubble here. Scanning. Dagger of Elythia located. Warning. Organic presence detected. Proceed with caution. Acknowledged. 298 on me. Looks like we've got a dead vampire. 298, go check him out. I'll secure the perimeter. Wait, what? He's alive. Themis, activate emergency diagnostics. Tell me who this is and why the remnant seems to have sliced clean through his thigh, yet encased him in some kind of shield. Scanning. Subject is Elias Matrita, origin unknown. His blood work suggests that he is half vampire and half werewolf. I had no idea that mix was even possible. It is not. He is a peculiarity, the only one of his kind. The Concilium were not aware of his existence, and this changes circumstances entirely. How? Accessing the Remnant Codex. Great, about to get schooled. The Dagger of Elythia. Forged in the fire and blood of the original ancients, it is an heirloom passed down from generation to generation, utilized by the females of the bloodline for ritualistic purposes. It is commonly recognized for its ability to take the life force of those whose blood it consumes and converts it to energy. Energy which would then be used to power any spell that ancient was conjuring. I can see how that would be a problem. So, basically, it's like the Precious from The Lord of the Rings, but with a whole lot more baggage and rules. That is an overly simplistic way of looking at it, but yes. Okay, I feel like you're leading up to a point, so please continue. What is less commonly known is that the dagger works differently for males. For women, it is about the blood, but for the men, it is all about the fire. Legend says Elythia was once an elemental betrayed by her family. To teach her a lesson, she was forced to endure and watch the murder of her love, who was tortured, gutted, and left to bleed out. The dagger is a physical manifestation of Elythia's anguish, vengeance, and hope. Hope? Where'd the hope come from? If that had been me, I'd be all about the rage. Elythia was pure beauty and innocence. That is the essence of who she was. The dagger reflects her nature, and as such, it cannot be wielded by just anyone. What do you mean? The dagger chooses its wielder, and somehow it deemed Elias Matrita worthy. Okay, so what does this mean in terms of the mission? The directive has changed. You are to bring both the Dagger of Elythia and Elias Matritas in for further observation. Yeah, I thought as much. Acknowledged. Selene out. I hope you have no plans and no life and no family, 298, because by the sounds of things, this story is only just getting started.